Well, welcome to Financial Friday.
I'm Amber,
I'm Alisa.
and
Yes, I'm going to start with presenting what we are going to talk about today, and then you can ask the question.
sure,
How about that?
there we go.
So this month is we're talking about savings. So we already, we've already talked about savings in other segments, but this is specifically for savings. So yeah, I don't know if you have a specific question to
I
ask
do,
me.
yes. So somebody had asked us here a couple of questions, so I'm gonna ask Alisa this question. How do you save without feeling deprived? Because I feel like a lot of people go through that where they are really focused on saving and then they feel like they're lacking in others.
Yeah, I think um, your priorities change all the time. And I talk about my fun budget and what I consider fun at different times of my life, right? Sometimes I feel guilty about not hanging out with people. Maybe I should be a little bit more social, but honestly, lately it's been more like prioritizing what I enjoy, right? And it doesn't have to be going out to eat, going out with friends. My fun can be some other things, right? So I don't feel deprived when I'm saving for my future
That's true.
because my priorities have changed
Yep.
or are always changing, right? So yeah, so I think having some fun budget is good, but deciding what that fun budget is,
Yeah.
right? Like it doesn't have to be what everybody else considers fun.
Right.
It could be you want to buy a book every month and then read the book, right? That doesn't sound fun to everybody, but
Nope, it doesn't.
or just borrow a book, right? It doesn't have to be buying. But
true.
yeah, I think I don't. Yeah, I think it's just changing how you think of what you think of deprived, right? What you think that is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you have a specific example for that too.
Honestly, I am with you 100%. You have said everything that I would say.
Good. So I think the other thing I wanted to ask, and we've been asked this question before, is it selfish to prioritize savings over helping family?
Ooh,
And I have my own views about it, but I kind of want to get your take.
I do not think it is. It's not. Especially if you have a goal in mind. And I know sometimes when you have not communicated to that goal to your family, they might feel some type of way because, say, they ask for help and then you say no, and then you don't tell them why. I can see how that if a family member would be upset about it. But if you communicate even ahead of time, we had talked about accountability partners, everything like that, saying it out loud of I am saving to do this, so this is why I can't. Or my savings is for emergency savings if my car breaks down, which I have a feeling, well, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to speak that into the atmosphere, but that's usually have been my problem. My car has been great. But having that, a purpose for that savings
Yeah.
and saying that out loud to say that's not what my savings is for. I don't have any extra money right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's how it has to be. So I think just being communicative of that, and unfortunately sometimes they won't like it, and sometimes it's not just family, sometimes it's friends, but sometimes, we have to make that choice of to be disciplined and to make sure that they understand that we're trying to get to a goal and
Yeah.
try to give them an alternative of some sort. Yeah,
Yeah, and I think it also depends on like what that help is, right?
that's true.
Because I think sometimes people want to be rescued as opposed to being helped, right?
Yeah.
Like being supported. So it really changes depending on the situation too.
Yeah. No, you're
But
right.
yeah, I don't think it's selfish either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can't, and if we can, then good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I have a good heart, and I know you do too. So it's like I am a recovering people pleaser as well too. So
Yeah.
it is very difficult for me to say no if I have it, right? Like, so putting that above that savings need above all else is where discipline comes from.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you. And thanks everybody. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section. And we're always taking suggestions as to what to talk about. So
That's awesome.
thank you.
Thank you.